It's another live edition of the Fans and Banz show. As usual, I am here with three men to discuss the EPL and other sporting football issues. With 34 matches to actually to be played. I think we've done already 4 matches and we are entering into week 5. And as you can see, someone will say that the league is still young, but as it stands now, we know that United is the one that is leading on top of the table. We have who is next? I think Man City is also following in. I think they are at the same 10 points. So we are here to see discuss about whatever has happened over the weekend and also project into this weekend what is going to happen. My name is Mame Suma Amo and I represent the only team when you go to England, that is Manchester United. Of course, I couldn't support any other team than United. And then I think the other teams also introduce themselves.
So it's Kwekwa Kumi representing Arsenal. Yeah, the best club the world has ever seen.
I am Emmanuel Ayamga and I'm representing Liverpool.
Lobsang, representing the best club in London, Chelsea.
All right, okay. So whom do we go first? I think we want to start with Liverpool.
Okay, but before we start, let's announce that you can watch us live. We are streaming live on our Facebook pages on Pulse Ghana and on Pulse Ghana Sports. You could also send us your messages and comments and we'll read them as and when they come in. So join us in the chat as we banter and then discuss all the sporting issues here. You wanted to start with me, right?
Exactly. I mean, let's talk about Liverpool. What happened over the weekend?
It's been a really tough week for Liverpool. And as a Liverpool fan, I just can't understand my coach, Jurgen Klopp. And for people who don't know, the Klopp out banner is coming out very soon. And Liverpool fans are gathering up and they are seeking for signatures to make sure that this man does the right thing. Because I don't understand how for 2 seasons running, we know what our problem is. We know that we don't have a good defense. And so for a coach, and then you look around and look at our competitors. Chelsea have strengthened. They lost John Terry, they brought in Rudiger, they've brought in Zappacosta to give competition to Victor Moses. Arsenal have strengthened in their attack as well. They've brought in Kolasinac in defense. For United, they brought in Matic. They've brought in Lindelof, who is not even starting. So for a team like Liverpool, who has been struggling defensively, I expected my coach to at least bring in defensive reinforcements. Unfortunately, I don't know what he was thinking. You rather sold out Sako, who I think is a better defender than any of the defenders we have currently. And then you have now not signed anybody. We are struggling. And if a below par Sevilla side can come to England in the Champions League and get a 2-2 draw, then I'm afraid it doesn't look good at all. I'm being sincere.
Okay, so going into the week, I mean, which team are you even playing in over the weekend? Which team are you playing?
I think we are. I don't know. I've not really checked the team, but who
else do you know?
But I feel this week Liverpool should win. They should be able to win because 2 matches running, losing. I think the highlight was the 5-0 loss to Man City. It was a disastrous scoreline.
It was the same Liverpool that met Arsenal. Wasn't the same.
You see, I always say that Liverpool is a team, and like I said earlier, it has been the defensive problem. For it, even if we lost money earlier in the game, fine, but we should have been able. A good team should have been able to lose respectably, at least 2-0, 3-0 would have been okay with a man down. But to go down 5-0, and I don't know if the players will be able to recover. And you see,
okay, so Liverpool, for the want of clarification, Liverpool are playing Burnley.
And that's why I said it's a winnable fixture because
I mean, if you do not win against Burnley,
are you playing at TF more or
it's at Anfield?
At Anfield, and I feel, and you see, these are teams that really sometimes get on the nerves of Liverpool. Last season, Burnley came to Anfield and beat us by 2-0, and it was like we played all the football in the world, but they just kept their composure, sat back, relaxed, watched us play. Cut us on their counter attack, and then they scored 2 brilliant goals in the first half, which we couldn't equalize. I'm hoping Klopp has learned something from the 2 games against Man City and then against Sevilla. So I just hope this week we'll have good news.
Okay, so that is it from our Liverpool fan in here. Let's go to Chelsea. I think it was a good weekend for you. I think it was a good weekend for you, for my Chelsea fans.
It was sweet. It was excellent. Carabao, I was kind of disappointed. I was expecting 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
You
Are
expected
you for real?
Yeah, I was watching it.
You know,
just people
when
can
your
talk.
new signing wants to cross the ball and he ends up in the net,
you know,
and
you know
want
that ball was a lucky goal.
Hurricane did it over the weekend. Nobody said a word.
We know Hurricane's pedigree. We don't know Zappacosta's
Hurricane was
pedigree.
crossing. A cross is a cross, and
But
it landed in the back of the net.
But Zappacosta confessed
Yes.
that
Yes.
he was trying to cross the ball.
So
and
what do you
ended
want
up
me
in
to
the
do
net.
about it? Make it
So
5
so that is why you think you can score like 8.
Listen. I watched the game. The Nkofonama San.
So you expected 8 goals.
I think there was one goal, the own goal. The defender took the ball and then presented it to our winger, and then our winger lost the ball, and then he presented it to another winger, Aspilicueta, before he crossed the ball to Batshuayi, and then their defender scored an own goal. I watched the game and then they were that terrible. I mean, I can organize 10 boys from my neighborhood.
But for Batshuayi to score a brace against such a team, I think I would want to believe you that.
Yes, somebody who lacks playing time, sitting on the bench, he just comes on and then gives.
I mean, I think he's trying to glorify Batshuayi. Just tell the fans that somebody who has to score 2 goals against Karabakh should tell you the pedigree of such a team. Just be clear. Am I right?
Oh yeah,
Perfectly right. Yeah, perfectly
If
right.
you had a striker like Batshuayi in your Liverpool team right now, your story would have been.
Who is Batshuayi better than in Liverpool currently? Even a
than-
half-face storage is better than Batshuayi.
He's better
And
than-
you can confirm that.
He's
Unless you're not trying to be
his
realistic.
pedigree is higher than Solanke's.
Oh, but Solanke is not a starter at
I'm
Liverpool.
talking about pedigree. He's also not a starter at Chelsea.
No. But Solanke is an under 20 World Cup best player.
Adjectives.
This is a player who won the best player at under 20 level. What has Batshuayi won in his
Do you know
life?
what
Personal accolade can you attribute to a
open
player like Batshuayi?
Listen, that's not where.
So you want to resort to Google. I heard you say open something.
And even if you Google,
check.
the fact is that before Batshuayi joined Chelsea, nobody knew of him. He was at Marseille. He was at Marseille. But what was even his impact at Marseille?
You didn't even.
The Marseille team he went to, he couldn't even qualify them for the Europa League. So what are you saying?
Yeah,
This is a Solanke who led an average English side to the World Cup trophy. If he was Ghana here, we are rating Henry Ayew that he led the under 20 in the 2009 squad to under 20. So you should be able to rate Solanke in the same manner.
Batshuayi recorded double figures goal and assist at Marseille before he came to Chelsea.
That is nothing.
In case you
Giroud
don't know.
recorded the same number of goals.
But Giroud is a good striker, though.
He is, yes. Giroud
is
is a good striker, but compared to Batshuayi, he is a better striker.
Okay,
You have to understand that.
All right. I think it wasn't.
Well, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
And then I whooped former defending champions Leicester 2-1.
You call that quick?
It would have been 4. I don't know what Morata and Willian were doing in front of the post. It could have been 4. I'm still disappointed.
Okay, so
what can I say? It's been a good week.
Okay, so let's now move to Manchester United.
Oh, I thought we were going to go to Arsenal before you come to us because it's win and then draw. So I think it's
but you won in the Champions League as well. So let's just ask. You drew against Stoke. I mean, that was a match that you were supposed to win to consolidate your top spot status. You drew.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't done bad. I mean, win, draw. It's not bad. It's not bad. We could have done better.
This exactly.
We could have done better.
The same statistics you had last season. You won your first 3 games and then you drew your 4th match.
So what are you trying to say?
So you think they'll end 6?
No, what are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that we are going to go back to the same position. We are going to end the same way we ended last season.
I'm just pointing it out to you.
No, but it's a possibility.
No. You can't
last
say
season you won 3 matches. You thought your team had set.
Like
Only
I
for
said,
you to draw
the
your other
season
match.
is still young.
And you know you've also lost a creative player like Paul Pogba. I mean, what will be his absence for United team that's depended so much on him this season?
Oh, I say we have depended so much.
Of course,
on him
he has got.
I think he has been very influential in the team. That one, no doubt about that. But nevertheless, yes, his absence is going to cause us some loss.
I don't see anybody in the Man United team that can fill the boots of Paul Pogba.
They are claiming one matter or
one matter. Yes, one matter.
No,
is
but the fact is that
what-
Mata and
what-
Pogba do not play in the same position. I think Herrera could fill that boots, not 100%, but I think he can play with Matic. I don't know about what you guys think, but I think Herrera can play.
Still Pobes' absence is going to be felt definitely for that one. We are going to feel his absence.
I've already sold him in my fantasy.
And you know he's my captain. Oh.
But he's going to come back. He's going to come back.
Oh, 3
I'm
months.
sure that, yes, 3 months is long.
It's not 3 months. It's 6 weeks actually. It's a maximum of 6 weeks. So it could even be 4 weeks.
3 months.
Why are you saying?
You are the medical.
Why wouldn't you just stay in your lane and then talk about your team? I feel very well that it's going to be a great. It's not a loss to us though, but it's going to affect us. But notwithstanding that, that's not. I don't think that's going to.
Derail your ambitions.
No,
of winning
yes.
the title. So you think you are going to win the title?
Oh, that one, yes, it's doable.
That's really bold.
We can go far. We can go
okay,
far.
so before we move to the Arsenal guy, let's announce that you can now call into the show, and the number is 055-1902-022. I repeat again, 055-1902-022. So you can call in and then we'll pick your calls. You can share your views and other things like that. So let's move to the Arsenal man.
You know, everything is on the high. The whole.
Let me land. That you beat you won by 3 goals to 0 during the weekend
against Bournemouth.
But before then, you know, this show did not come off after international break.
Yes.
But before then, so we have to go back to that.
Yeah.
You lost by 4 goals to 0. Tackle down one first and then take us to the 3-0.
Okay, so. You know what I was about to say is that Arsenal needed a storm to weather.
You were walloped.
No, Arsenal needed a storm to weather.
You were
gazumped. The transfer window. We just needed to get past that transfer window because the transfer window was, creating a lot of, uncertainty within the camp. The Alexis Sanchez didn't know where he was going. Oxlade-Chamberlain didn't know where he was going. Fortunately for us, we sold Oxlade-Chamberlain to Liverpool, and Liverpool have not seen good results since then. And now, but really, all that is behind us now, and we are winning. When we just crossed that transfer market, we are just winning. We are just.
Oh, it's interesting how you are talking now after that win. I'm surprised at how you are talking after that win because at that particular weekend when the loss came, Arsenal fans were not talking the way you are talking.
It was a sad moment, to be very, very honest. When we lost to Liverpool, it was very, very sad. Looking at how the team didn't show any fight.
But you never gave any excuse as because you wanted, a way to the transfer reason that you are giving us now.
Because to be very diplomatic, we didn't, say wash our dirty linen outside. But now that we've crossed that thing, we are now free to talk about it and express our.
The only Arsenal fan I know who is bragging over here because the Arsenal fans this season are so calm because they know.
Let them bask in their 2-day.
But it's
Allied himself confessed to me that he's no more an Arsenal fan.
You see,
but that's him. But for me, as a Ghana, as a true Ghana, I think it's a good time for us because we just blazed through that transfer window. Okay. We won against Bournemouth 3. We had a little scare against FC Cologne, but we were able to come back and win 3-1. So
you think those matches were bigger tests enough to?
Well, the real test is against Chelsea. They're coming to admit we are going to Stamford Bridge. A place where we don't really like. A place where we don't like going.
I love watching us now.
But we know that the head-to-head record, Wenger and Conte. that Conte is on the losing side.
I know Conte has become a whipping boy for Wenger.
So I think it will be one of those days where we will have fun, at the Stamford Bridge. The last time we won over there was.
You're going to have fun at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, the last time we won was in 2012 when we beat them 5-3. I think we'll have a replica, of that, a high scoring game, but we'll be able to win at the end of the day.
Time will tell.
I
like that, a high scoring game. But how many are you scoring?
Oh, we'll score 3 when you score 2 or
I believe I'm going to come out with a clean sheet.
And I also believe we'll
win. I like that.
Believe we'll win.
Stamford Bridge.
Because I think you the Chelsea fans, I think you are being too bullish about this game. You are feeling on top of the horses.
We are not being too bullish, right? We just want to catch you and then we'll whip you. This guy is saying we become your whipping boy.
Under Conte.
Because you won community shield and then the FA
Cup and the home game
and then
last
the game at
Emirates, yeah.
So we just want to catch you this one and then show you that the community shield you won was because of the red card.
And the FA Cup was because of.
I shouldn't mention the red card.
No, just relax. So the FA Cup. Okay, so the FA Cup
was also
because of another red card.
There was also
so the game at Emirates was because of what?
And
bad for the coach trying to fit in.
These excuses will not work.
I'm not finding excuses. We are in a better shape to face you right now, and it's good you are coming to Stamford Bridge, and we are not coming to the Emirates. We are going to flip you.
So you'd have been scared.
And then the little pride you have right now is going to vanish.
I'm just waiting to see after the game between you and then Chelsea, and I know very well that it's not going to go the way you are thinking. So I'm expecting to see what you will say afterwards.
I wish I could sit side by side with Kweku, and then
it's already
I'd love to see him sweat.
After Sunday, we'll be back here.
We'll be back here next
so
week.
we'll
be back here to do all the scores and everything. But before then, let me read some messages that have come in. Akwesi Jemfisa Akwadiye says, every beautiful and football-minded lady support Manchester United. I mean, this one is for you.
That's the truth. You don't agree?
Well,
you agree?
I have my reservation.
Well, I agree she's beautiful, but as to if every beautiful lady supports Man United, but I agree she's beautiful. So,
but I also know beautiful lady supports Liverpool. I mean, as a Liverpool
fan,
there are Liverpool fans that you don't watch football.
I know one very beautiful lady, and she's
a Chelsea fan.
She's a sweet Chelsea fan.
If she won't be a Chelsea fan,
that one we do not know her. So it's over to you. Don't know her. It's over to you.
Okay. And he says he's watching live from Dallas. So he's watching from Dallas. There's another one from Michael Jimfi. He says you classify Arsenal as a best team you ever seen. You must be joking.
Okay, that was actually a good joke.
To set a precedence on that, we all agree that the English Premier League is the best league in the world.
No, I do not agree.
Wow, why are you a Premier League?
I think it is the most competitive.
I'm a Chelsea fan,
okay.
but it's not the
best. But Arsenal has
team.
presented the best team the world has ever seen in 2004 when they went through the.
What? How do you? No, teams have won the treble. Like United have won it. Liverpool have won a mini treble.
38 games unbeaten.
That is nothing.
That is amazing.
That is still one trophy.
That is serious.
That is still one trophy.
That is amazing.
People have won 6 trophies.
That is an old history that you always go back to bring.
Nobody.
You know the funny thing? I mean, these 3 teams have all won the Holy Grail. Except one man.
You can actually go unbeaten.
We also have our own record
you can
in the
actually
domestic
go.
FA Cup. So that's what we also try. You can.
What is the record about that?
Do you know somebody can do an unbeaten record?
And still lose the trophy. Like that's
the person will draw 38 matches and end up 38.
We are not talking about House of Folk over here. This is Arsenal winning. We are not talking about.
I see. Since you don't want to accept it, let's just move on. So let's come back to United. This week, you are playing Everton. Rooney is coming back home. After Sam described it as a painful departure.
Rooney is a finished product.
Listen to him. He said Rooney is a finished product.
Rooney hasn't performed bad.
Rooney, if you are listening to me, please find a new spot.
No. Rooney hasn't performed bad at Everton at all.
Have you seen his games?
Oh yes, I mean,
he was good in the game against City.
Exactly.
Yeah, he scored against City actually.
And his debut.
And then what?
And his debut. The two others.
But
against Chelsea. The top scorer. I could have played better. The top scorer in the Premier League has 4 goals. Rooney has 2. So that is not bad for a striker, is it?
Some folks have 2.
This weekend,
Morata has just 3.
Definitely we are not going to draw. It's definitely going to be a win for us because we can't do a draw again or a draw lose.
Why are you playing it?
Is it home for? Okay, yeah, it's home for us, so definitely.
You know, if you draw, then it means last season is.
No, don't go to last season. That is why we are not drawing. That is why we are not drawing. It's a win for us. It's a win for us. Okay. I can't actually say the score lines, but I know definitely at the end of the day, United is going to carry the day. We are going to find the net of Everton. Definitely, we are going to find it.
I see.
Yes.
But this is an Everton side that has lost 3 consecutive matches. Don't you think they will come into this game more psyched up, trying to fight and then get something out of it?
That is where we are going to play and then win because we know that yes, Everton is coming in there.
But you know the truth is that United has not been tested this season. That is a fact.
But they were tested against Stoke.
No, when they were tested, it proved that they could be broken. And that is why they had gone 3 matches without conceding a goal. But on a day when they met a player that will classify as average like Chipo Motin, he scored twice against their goalkeeper.
We haven't met the top teams yet. Yeah. We haven't met the top teams
and yet. And even the mid-table guys are stopping you. So what do you think when you meet a club like Everton, which I believe Everton is a step above A club
teams
like
that have met exactly.
Everton this season have been poor. They are playing in. They played yesterday against Atalanta, and Atlanta whipped them.
But that was the Europa. That's a new experience.
They'll come back. They'll come back.
But our game against.
They'll come back into the Premier League tired and sluggish and all that. So I think their best is going to be a draw.
No, definitely it's not going to be a
for
draw.
Everton.
No.
For
So
Everton.
you're going to.
No, we definitely going to win.
No, but
I'm very sure we'll
he's
come
saying
back
their best
Monday.
will be a draw.
But
For Everton.
I would agree with Lobson because
Yes.
Everton started well. They started well.
They
Their
really,
first
really
two
well.
games were good. They were able to win 1-0. Rooney got that goal. The second game they played against Man City, they drew 1-1. Rooney getting the goal again. But since then, but to be honest, if you're a serious team, Everton, and you want a striker to help you, you don't go and buy Sancho Ramirez.
No, you don't go and buy finish Wayne.
It's off.
See, there are strikers all over Syria, La Liga, earning 20,000, 30,000. Just go for
Why
it.
are you so on Rooney?
I
saw Rooney against Man City.
And we saw your
yes, that
players. We saw
was
your players
against
against
Man
Burnley. But we saw their players against Burnley.
I've seen 2006 Rooney, 2007, 2008. I've seen Rooney throughout the years. And this Rooney I'm seeing is nowhere close to the
This Rooney is 31.
This Rooney
He's
not
aging,
18.
so definitely we know that
This Rooney
How
this Rooney reminds me of Ida Johnson at Barcelona. Very, 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 very poor.
You don't expect Rooney to be
Is the guy
performing at
really
the same way
comparing
that
a legendary player like
He
Rooney
can't- he's-
to Good Johnson?
But Johnson is legendary. He also
He will only be legendary for a club like Chelsea,
Listen,
not a club like
Rooney-
Liverpool
Rooney-
or Manchester United or even
That's
Arsenal.
another argument
Because
for another day. But
that's the
Rooney isn't up to the speed of the EPL. I think you should find some Chinese
From
league
China,
or some
you should go and take some
MLS,
Chinese
some
dollars.
Canadian something and go and play. You should relax. And he's drinking and he's all about
and
the
driving and other things, getting into trouble and other things like that.
That is
I think
another
things are not
aspect of
going
his
really well
life,
for
I mean,
Rooney at this moment.
that's
And
important.
even though his coach said he will not chide him too much, but he will just caution him, but he will allow him to play. I think he should have taken a bold step in that, because as a coach, if there are a lot of young players looking up to Rooney, so if he's going out doing certain things, breaking rules, and you don't take action against him, then the younger ones coming, what do you expect them to do?
Exactly.
They will also follow in the same. So I thought that was a time for Coleman to take a bold step and then at least punish him or suspend him for some matches. But
Really?
yeah, of course,
Suspend him.
of course.
If you had Maradona in your team and he did any
Rooney is no
And that
Maradona.
Rooney
Rooney
is
is no
not
Maradona.
Rooney is the Pele.
And that is why Arsenal
the
is
white
suffering.
Pele.
That's why Arsenal is suffering, because
Okay.
you have a coach who is scared of Alexis Sanchez and then Ozil.
Alex Sanchez scored yesterday.
He scored it, but
That's
Ozil has
quality.
been playing poorly for
That's
some time
quality.
now. Has he ever
That's
benched
what-
him?
He can create.
That's
Also
it, that- no,
always create.
no,
And I
but-
hear the-
no, but the fact is-
I hear
Also,
Ozil wants to
on
join
United.
Mourinho at United.
Why won't he want to join?
Yeah.
We also heard so many rumors. Alex Sanchez wants to join Pep Guardiola.
But Sanchez
Man City.
will leave.
And then so,
But what happened at the end?
You know-
we are still here.
You know the funny thing. You know
You
the
know
funny
that
thing.
holding the
you know
player
that
against his
Mesut
wall. You are
Ozil has
holding the
spent a
player.
longer time in Arsenal than he did in Real Madrid.
That is no news.
That's something to
Because
refresh
he
the
was-
player.
No, and you know the
you
reason-
haven't given me anything apart from
FA Cups. And you know the reason why he left Madrid?
Why did he?
Because he couldn't deal with competition.
So
At Arsenal, he's a king. And even if Ozil plays and touches the ball twice in 90 minutes, he will still start the next match. That's the fact. Am I lying?
He's
He's quality. He's quality. You can't run away from
He
quality.
is quality.
The most creative
But on the
chances
biggest
in
of stages,
you
he has
can't run away
flopped.
from quality.
And that's the fact.
Which big stage are you
Ozil
talking
has
Oh.
come to settle for
What do you want to
mediocrity.
talk
If Ozil was not a
Yes,
flop in
yes.
big matches, you would have qualified for the Champions League, maybe quarterfinals, perhaps in your last three editions. In the last 6 editions, you have exited in the round of 16.
Look,
How is
big
that
players-
possible?
big
players show up
players are
in
meant
such
for the
matches.
big
So
games.
who
you face
who
Bayern, your
determine-
top player.
Who will you determine a big player who delivers in a big game in Arsenal at the moment?
I'll pick Sanchez.
But Sanchez has been there for like 3 seasons and we still not gone past that. round.
And it's because players like
He can't-
Ozil
he
have not
can't-
just
he
helped him.
can't-
He can't do it
he
alone.
can't
He
do
needs
it
players like
alone.
Ozil to also come to the party.
also
sorry.
needs other
I'm
players
sorry.
to also come to the
But
party.
even when it becomes difficult, you could see that Sanchez pulls the strings. What about Ozil? He gets missing. And it's like we are playing 10 against 11 against other
When you
teams.
even go outside, people do not even mention Ozil. People even doubt if Ozil is still even.
Why
in.
would they?
But people who are saying
Because we don't
Mesut
see
Ozil
much
doesn't
from him.
perform in big games, right?
Of course.
So I think Arsenal Chelsea at Emirates last
And that's
was a
one.
small
That's
game.
1 in 10.
Was a
So you
very-
can't use that as a
It was a very
justification.
very small game.
The audience
Arsenal
will
versus
agree.
Man City at Emirates was also a very very small game. I think in the last 2 seasons in 2016.
How many times has
it was a
Ozil
very
played
small
well
game,
in
I
big
guess.
matches? How
Arsenal
many
versus
times?
Liverpool, in in second season, 2015. I think at Emirates.
Those are just one-offs.
Also a very
so in a season,
I've mentioned three very
important games. 3 important games in 3 different seasons.
Yeah.
So if every season he gets just one good game in a big match, you think that is okay for a player who was bought for close to 40 million pounds?
Okay, so mention a player in your Liverpool side that performs in every big game.
You see, even that player, our coach had the balls to bench him because he hadn't trained with the team for that long. That is Coutinho.
And come on, you can't perform against City.
Look at him.
I mean,
Look at him. The fact is that Coutinho is even a better player, a better influencer of matches than Ozil is, and you agree to that?
Debatable.
That is not debatable. That is a fact.
I mean, very,
And for you to even say it's debatable, it means
he
you
agrees.
have to agree to
and that is why
it means your stance on
it's tricky.
And that is why Coutinho is referred to as the little magician. How many magicians does Arsenal have? They don't have any.
Wait, I think there's only one little magician in the Premier League.
And who is he?
Eden Hazard.
I'm sorry. No. Hazard is not a magician. The only magician we have in the Premier League right now is Coutinho, and everyone is aware. If you are trying to steal that title and give it to your player,
if I'm saying little, why are you saying little?
No, because of his diminutive nature. You get it? Because you will see him as a small boy, but at the end, he will do to you what he did to Arsenal and the rest.
Okay.
You get it?
Coutinho.
Of course.
What's the last
And even
time?
if you see, the fact is that
ask United what Hazard has been doing to them.
Coutinho.
And no, the fact is that even a Coutinho-less Liverpool, if a Coutinho-less Liverpool could beat Arsenal by 4-0, I'm just imagining. I don't even imagine when Coutinho is around.
Firmino, Mane, Salah, forward 3 line is better than Coutinho.
Speaking of money,
inside whatever.
Speaking of money, I heard you guys were appealing.
Oh yeah, we had to appeal because
you had to appeal.
We had to appeal.
Guy had.
Oh yeah, of course, but that was an accident. I mean, the players' eyes.
Accident.
If his eyes were on the ball.
Accident.
You see, so he wanted to pick the ball,
he was being reckless, and he had to.
Oh no! I beg to differ if you say he was being reckless because his eyes were on the ball, and he thought because of the speed that he has.
Excuse my language, but he didn't seem to have ball sense.
Oh,
you see a ball and then you see the goalkeeper. You're supposed to look at the goalkeeper and look at the ball and then look at the distance and then know what you're going to do.
But you see, when we
you just don't look at the ball and go.
No, but you see, when we talk about ball sense, what else can we say about ball sense than having a striker heading a beautiful goal into his own net? What else can we say about that? And who else am I talking about if not him?
For information, Michi Batshuayi doesn't have any 3-match ban.
He doesn't have any ban.
But I think I have this thought about Sadio Mane. You know that Sadio Mane came from the international break when he played in Africa here.
Yeah.
So I'm sure when he played against Man City, he was still having that mentality that I'm still playing in my backyard in Dakar or something. Let me just raise my foot and you probably.
But you see, when an Arsenal fan speaks this way, I'm surprised because the Mane I've seen this season is far better than your Alexis.
No, we are not comparing players here.
Even if
I'm talking about
you can't even compare this
a player having a 3-match ban. I can't compare.
Is that what has never happened to Arsenal when your Koscielny was doing the same thing virtually when the season began?
What are you
in the FA Cup? What happened?
Which FA Cup?
When Hazard was passing to them like bread and butter, and he was
that was individual brilliance.
No,
Hazard.
See, so are you telling me that if Mane had picked that boy, it wouldn't have been individual brilliance? Is that what you are telling me? What if he had picked the player
with it? How can you decide to pick a player coming and you raise your foot high?
He would have picked the ball.
Individual
if
brilliance.
he had been a little bit quicker, he would have touched the ball, and that would have been.
That shows he's technically defunct because he could not pick that ball.
I think that word should be going to a coach like Wenger. I'm serious. I'm serious here. That technically defunct.
We are not Mane we are discussing. We are not talking about.
No, we are talking about Mane. But you can't narrow the whole discussion to Mane because we have coaches who are technically and tactically defunct as well. Let's point that out, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know Arsene Wenger?
What has he done?
Do you know him?
In the last 9-10 years, what has he done for you? Apart from winning FA Cups,
the most FA Cup, the coach with the.
I'm surprised you're actually going back to FA Cup, you winning FA Cup when we are talking about.
You see, that's the difference.
Hold on. How many English trophies has Jurgen Klopp won? He spent like 3 seasons. He's been around for so long, like 3 seasons, and he hasn't won anything. Nothing.
He has not been there for 3 seasons.
Not even a Congo.
This last season was his first full season. He came in half season 2 seasons ago. He came in January, so that was a half season. He didn't have preseason with the team.
You know, Zidane won Champions League with a half season.
Because
right?
the squad that the squad
coach.
no.
You
The
know
squad,
that?
no. Yeah. If you look at the squad depth,
That's very. Isn't that very half season?
Let's put
He showed up in the
let's
Europa
not-
final. Why didn't he win it?
Klopp didn't win it.
Klopp,
Because of
he had
what
the
I was,
chances.
because
Let's
yeah,
not- let's not
no.
Too far. Let's not go too far. My coach came in 1 year. He won it.
He just won something.
He's
He won it.
What's up with
Does
Klopp?
he have
What's going on?
Does he have
So, so I'm losing this battle.
He's saying like he needs 10 years to win.
No, he
Does
doesn't
have
need
to
10
win
years.
one trophy?
But he
That
came to a
means-
Liverpool team that had not won anything before he came for a long time. This was a team that was underachieving. And to, if you,
What do you mean by what do you mean
You
by
mean
what do you mean by long
leave
time?
that
What do you mean
that
by
hadn't
long
won
time? Because
anything?
he hadn't won anything. What had
I
they won?
recall
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Listen,
apart from when Kenny Dalglish came and won the
His
Carling
former-
Cup,
yeah, I recall-
they hadn't
I
won
recall he won
anything
that Carling Cup.
meaningful.
His former coach was Brendan Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
Has he placed highest than Brendan Rodgers' highest position? That's second.
What
Has
is the
he
meaning?
placed
And this is the argument you've been making there. I don't understand.
has
What
he-
is the meaning of highest? If you don't win a trophy, you don't win a trophy. Rodgers qualified Liverpool for the Champions League. Klopp has done the same thing. What's your problem?
My problem is that you don't need 10 years to win one single trophy.
And you don't need. And you don't need. You don't need.
Don't worry.
No.
He said this
I'm afraid
season
about-
they are going to.
But the
win.
truth is that the last time Klopp
Oh.
won.
You mentioned last time that this
Club is
season.
beginning to look
No,
like
I'm coming. Let me land.
Oh no! Is that not what you said?
Yeah.
You mentioned that this season.
Club is no better than
you're definitely going to win
Brendan
the
Rodgers.
title, or
Not
you're
the title.
close.
The title
Or
is.
you win, you go home with something.
We'll go home with something. That's definite. At least if not the
It's
FA
like-
Cup, the Carling Cup is also up for grabs. Qualifying to the next stage of the Champions League is the target now, and then making sure that we maintain our status in the top 4. I think that's the target for club, because with our defense, our attack can match any team in Europe. And I'm telling you, not even the Neymars and Mbappe's and Cavani's, or the BBC's and all them Baileys and Messi's and Suarez's.
Yeah.
We can match any team on Europe.
But the defense is so.
But the defense is as poor as the one we have in the local Black Stars. So, I'm sorry.
But if your defense is poor, how
And that is why we are going to pepper my man Klopp to do something in January, because Virgil van Dijk has to come.
By January, you'll be like 5th, 6th, 8th.
Nobody.
But we are still, the truth is that we are still ahead of us now, so I'm surprised we are talking like this.
Nobody makes any
Your league is young.
But you see,
nobody
the
makes.
truth is that as a Liverpool fan, I don't like Manchester United. But the fact is that they have a solid team. And if I hear Chelsea fans speaking as if they've arrived, I just point to Arsenal for them, because Arsenal thought they had arrived after beating Leicester in the first game. The same way we Liverpool thought we had arrived after beating Arsenal 4-0 when we were humbled by City. Chelsea will meet their meter soon and they will be humbled as well. I rest my case.
But Chelsea have already been
I can't-
humbled. Burnley
I
just,
can't
you know.
wait.
No, but even Burnley was not a test.
You see, this guy started by saying,
Because we are going to whip
This
Chelsea.
guy started by saying in the game with City, they had a red card in the first half, and they should have lost respect.
Oh, of course.
respectably.
Of course.
We were down by 10 men. We're playing 9 against 11.
Against Burnley and not City. That's the difference. You were
And
playing against.
they scored us 3.
The fact
they
is,
scored
you were
us-
playing
I
against.
think
No.
that, yeah,
And
the
we
team
managed
that
to
you were
come back.
playing in
You
also
see-
matters in this
yeah,
case,
and if
because
they-
it was Burnley you were playing
Yeah,
with.
they played
Oh,
against.
you haven't seen Burnley playing like some.
You see, the fact is that you played against Vokes and Brady. We played against the Agueros and the Kevin De Bruyne. That's the difference.
But okay, so
That's-
Liverpool.
that's no excuse. You still-
Liverpool will face this Vokes and Brady this weekend. They will see.
And they will not go home without with less than 5 goals. I promise you.
Okay, so
let
wrapping up.
somebody get a red card.
So wrapping up.
Those who happen to them.
I tell you, we can get a record and still beat Burnley.
Okay, so wrapping up, I think
Okay,
everyone
it has
should
been
give their
recorded.
predictions for the
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then we'll go. So we'll start with Lobs and Chelsea, Arsenal.
Look, this Arsenal game, if they draw, they've won.
Oh wow!
If they draw fast,
Really?
then they've won.
They've won.
We'll be here next
If they
week.
draw, they've won.
We'll be here.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm shipping
So
them.
Liverpool, Burnley.
Relax, I'm not done.
Okay, just
I'm
wrap up.
shipping them. Point 3-1.
We'll come back next week.
Oh, it's not
We'll
far.
come back next week and you give reasons as to
Alvaro
why.
Morata is getting a goal. Fabregas is getting an assist or a goal. Anything. And then anybody else can score.
Okay, so
Even Courtois can score.
okay, so Liverpool, Burnley
I forgot to mention, Courtois recorded an assist in the Champions League.
against a nobody, against a team from Karabakh, a team from Azerbaijan.
If your keeper can do that.
I'm telling you, teams in Togo are more popular and better than teams in Azerbaijan.
Karabakh.
That's a fact.
Name one team in Togo.
Oh, I don't need to.
Can we hear your
let me
prediction
just
for
wrap
the
up.
weekend?
Liverpool, Burnley. I think we'll repeat that 5-0 mauling at Man City against Burnley. And let me predict my goal scorers. I think Seydou Mane is out fine, but the little magician will be back. And when he's back, the whole of Anfield will feel his presence. I predict Coutinho getting a goal on his return. Firmino as usual, Salah as usual, and then let me give one to Wijnaldum. I think we are going to beat them by 5 goals. I think Firmino will get a brace.
The 5 that you received, you're also going
we are
to
going to. You see, so now we have negative 5 from the City game. We are going to make sure that we neutralize it. Even if we can make it 6. So I predict 5-0 for Liverpool.
Sure. Benley.
Who is Benley?
Okay.
We are not Chelsea.
Interesting.
Excuse me.
Okay, so playing against Everton, I'm just going to.
You don't have a Premier League title.
Definitely, Rashford is going to do some magic over there. Our young Rashford is going to do some magic there. I'm looking at us playing, let's say, 3-2 because I wouldn't want Rooney to go home with so much goals. So 3-2 is
Forget.
At the last time Chikaito came in, you didn't give him a goal. The last time Chikaito was back, you didn't give him a goal. So are you going to give Rooney a goal?
Well, that's Chikaito.
Yeah, I mean,
this
is Rooney.
I see.
Anyway,
Forget Rooney.
Okay, so
Mr. Arsenal.
So my prediction will be very, very simple and very, very short. Chelsea will take a comfortable lead with one goal lead, but Arsenal will win by 2 goals to 1. Arsenal will win by 2 goals to 1. Arsenal win by 2
So you are
goals to
talking
1.
about 2 goals to 1,
Yeah.
and you are saying 3 goals to nothing.
And I'm saying if we draw, he has won.
Okay.
Really?
Next week.
We'll be here next
We
week.
draw,
Shall
we
be
win.
here
For
again.
me, mine is simple. Liverpool 5, Burnley 3.
Oh, you did say 6.
I said 5, but if they don't take care, we could even add 1 because we are coming to the game very annoyed.
His prediction.
I mean, that 2-2 draw from the Sevilla game was something that really got our players thinking, and so I'm sure we are going to give a response on
His
Saturday.
prediction is if
So all Liverpool fans.
it's like Ezra's performance. It's
Okay.
So you don't believe we'll beat the Burnley that beat you 3?
No, you're saying 5 and then you
and you will be here next week. And I reiterate, we are beating them by not less than 5 goals.
So we'll be here next week, same time, fans and bands.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.